In the house of Reiki, you are the house of Reiki, we all are houses of Reiki. Reiki has been encoded in our DNA since the beginning of time, but it must be activated for you to have full access to others. So today what I'd like to do is teach you how to use this energy without, do you need to be louder?
Yeah.
Okay, how many people do Reiki already? Okay, all right. Well, those of you who are not attuned, there is a symbol that we can use to activate this. I had advertised that I would explain what Tibetan monks do to use Reiki. You use Reiki to the attunement process for enlightenment, to heal themselves, to assist other beings. Louder? Okay. Well, I have the information on my handouts on why the Tibetan Buddhists use it for enlightenment. They used it to enlighten themselves so they could assist other beings with their healing. And how this happens is through the attunement process. There's a 21-day release of discord of unwanted emotions, and all emotions are unwanted. Our true beings feel from the inside out, and emotion acts from the feeling activates from the outside in. And I'm really nervous, can you tell? So anyway, during the attunement process, after you're attuned, it opens the crown chakra and the solar plexus. This is a release of a 21-day release of discord of unwanted emotions. On the 22nd day, you start vibrating higher. And the reason for this is because discord is all unwanted emotions. And then I'm blowing this up terribly. Y'all just want to do some Reiki? Anyway, huh? Yeah. Well, we don't have that much time.
Okay, would you like me to do
I have a little bit of time, and she has a little bit of time to speak, and then we need to do like a half-hour break. So, yeah, and that's kind of what my purpose is, so that you can experience this. It is through the experience that you will then choose to go on your spiritual journey. But you must experience it yourself. And what I would like to do today is to have you experience that fully coming out of your own mental level to it. That is my mission. And we have Anyah.
We'll give her a little bit. If everyone could just take a deep breath in through your nose, it's your natural filtering system. Take it in, and I'm going to count to 5, and then you're going to go and exhale through your mouth and make the water sound. It's a Chinese transformational symbol and also a sound. So we're going to do that 3 times, and then I'm going to go into a very short presentation, and I will sing the 21 aspects of green Tara, which Tara, her name is spelled as Tara. In Tibetan it's pronounced Tara, and she pronounces it Tara, so there's 2 different ways. And so we'll go into the what they call green Tara, and this is very important because one of the things that Tara and Tara represent is the feminine aspect that was denied enlightenment. And so she said, why aren't women able to become enlightened? And they said, well, it's the rule. And so she said, well, what must I do? She did everything that she needed to do to become enlightened, and so she was the first one, feminine, on the planet in this realm to become enlightened as a woman. She incarnated as a woman. And so this is what Green Tara is about. There's 21 aspects of that, and it deals with strength and protection. And then we're going to move into the White Tara, which is something, it's a little bit, it's not talked about a lot. And White Tara is all of Green Tara, and then it brings in the beauty element of the Divine Mother more. It's more of the beauty and the blessings and good fortune and wisdom and compassion with knowledge. And so the music that I compose and do are sacred prayers from all over the world. And today we're going to be dealing with Tibet because I do Egyptian Coptic, I do Greek, Hebrew, Latin, Sanskrit, Chinese, and some other languages, a lot of languages. And they're basically the prayers of humanity when there was an influx or a renaissance of spirituality. So I used from those ancient prayers. I didn't recreate anything, didn't recreate the wheel, brought them again to the forefront, put music to them. And so I travel all over the world and different chapels and temples, mission churches, cathedrals, different groups of people. I sing downtown convention centers like in Cancun or in Monterrey, Mexico, Scotland. And so I go all around the world to bring this very, to me, wealth of sacred wisdom knowledge, sacred wisdom teachings and prayers through music to the people and share. And I even share with them and have them sing with me sometimes. It's very easy. It's almost like you remember and you sing right along with it, so it's very easy. So that's what I do. I have a little bulletin board over here of some of the things. I have 7 music CDs out, which have all the prayers and languages, and it has very beautiful art in the inserts and a special message to humanity on each of the CDs. It's a blessing for humanity. So, and those are at the booth in 415, and you can purchase those. And different people, there are different aspects of the music CDs, and they could, each one is thematic, and it also includes different aspects. So you might have about 7 or 8 different aspects in one CD, and primarily a theme might be prosperity, or it might be abundance, or it might be healing, forgiveness. Each music CD, and there's 7 of them, was a step and a tool to help people. And the last one is called Seventh Blessing, because I began this project in 1998, and I finished my 7th music CD, which I was told I was going to do back in 1999, and I said, yeah, right. So 7 music CDs later, we finished at Seventh Blessing, which takes the 7 levels, and you always hear about the 7 times 7, 7 and levels of 7. So this was 7 levels. When you hear the 7th blessing, it's the capstone of the 7 music CDs, and it now brings you to another level. So 7th blessing talks about the formation of creation. The very first music CD I produced was Harmonics of the Sacred Seed, which is also about the beginning. And so I started with Harmonics of the Sacred Seed and ended with 7th blessing. So it's the seed and the root that flowered through these 7 music CDs, and now we have the 7th blessing. And if you've heard, some of the people refer to Mary Magdalene as having the 7 demons or the 7 blockages. We hear a lot about what the blockages were. We don't hear a lot about what the blessings are. So on 7th blessing, we have the gift of those 7 blessings. And so it gives you what happened as for the transformation. When Jesus or Christ had cleared the 7 blockages, he didn't just clear it for Mary Magdalene. He opened up thresholds and created thresholds during this transformational process. She was the divine vessel that could receive this. And so then it blossomed out and it blessed all of humanity and all of this realm and everything all the way back to the throne. So it was a tremendous amount of transformation that went on, and it's not talked about a whole lot. So 7th blessing is about that, and I list that in the insert. So that's a little bit about what I do, and I'm here to share with you some tools, and hope that you enjoy the music and the visuals. This art is created by Julio Ferraresi from Argentina, and he works with me. He's a very inspirational artist, and it represents dimensions, because whenever you're doing the spiritual work, and especially in the Egyptian Coptic, I sing about the prayers that help you to be there and here at the same time, to create your divinity, not just out there and away from you, but to be walking in it and live your whole life that way. That was what the Egyptians were really working toward. And this shows you a little bit about the different dimensions, and you can see the geometries that he's created in here. It's all dimensional, and yet it has this organicness to it. So there is a very beautiful plan and a blueprint going on, and we're the unfoldment of that. We get to be the material unfoldment in the beautiful healing colors. And so this is your Sanskrit piece for Om. Most of you recognize it. Can you see it? And whenever I begin the music, everyone can Om with me and sing it. And there's 3 syllables that I will use on white tar, which is Om, 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 and And so we'll do that. This is white tar. I'll give you a little glimpse of white tar right now. And this is the song that goes with white tar. You can see